What is up? What is up? Is there anybody out there? Eh? Is there? Is there anybody out there? Hey! Let's see if I can see what's going on this channel. Sounds like it's working. Yeah, just put out a video about box cutters. There's a long time before all of this happened, I lived a life of retail slavery. And I used many a metal box cutter. Today I free myself of these chains from retail. So I'm just kidding. What's going on, y'all? All right. Sorry about the viewing angle there. I don't apologize for anything usually. Paintings and stuff. Cleaning. Can achieve a classic view. Classic view attained. Well, for a sec there, I thought that was an error message on the stream. Thought it was like telling me it was an error message. Acrylic markers. And yeah. What's up? Anyway, so, what do I have to tell you? Well, I can only drink so much, so I have an allotted amount in the form of a Stanley amount of Stanley drinkery. So, I tell people once again, ask me stuff, Mr. Bean. It's really cool how that actually shows pretty well on the stream there. But yeah, my heart goes out to people who don't have family people around them. A good friend of mine recently had, like, some tragic news. And I'll let them talk about it when they show back up. I'm just saying. Give a hope, give a hoot for people out there. Don't pollute. Cheers. Also, in less than 2 hours, it will be Thanksgiving here in America. Think about how I got here. What all it means to me. Say I'm very appreciative of everything. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome, y'all. If you got any questions, drop them in the chat right now. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a like if you could. I really do like that too. Today I went to McDonald's. I got a kids meal and I got Judy hops for my toy. And what is she riding on the Titanic? The Titanic? Riding on the Titanic. I'm a bunny. Shoot the curl, Dick. Touchdown. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying not to smoke either. Do I have something other than smoke? Vape. I'm no vape god. I'm just like a vape follower. But I'm taking a small break from everything. I'm going to start a timer right now. Oh, yeah, that's a good time. I don't have long. About 40 minutes, maybe 45. Well, thank you, Cleo. I appreciate you saying that. Happy Thanksgiving also to you. Um, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? You gonna hang out, do stuff with family, friends, people? I usually have family and friends show up, so you know, you know, it's good to have family and friends because your friends become your family becomes your support system, or your friends become your source support system. Doesn't matter. Very little problem here. So, by popular demand, tomorrow there will be a 15-second review on the Toker Poker, which people have been asking about. um, there will be a pops test for the most expensive multi-tool I've ever had in my life, the $260 Leatherman Arc, a gift from another true acolyte. Yeah, and see how Pops thinks of things. And then I don't know if everyone saw it, but I just got done doing this one. I'm gonna do some upholstery soon because I got a couple chairs around here that I kind of want to redo. And this is gonna be the deal, right? It's USB-C powered. It like shoots staples. It's got a safety feature. You got to push down on the thing. Not gonna push down on the thing. I will shoot this this here box and show you that it definitely puts the staples in. So yeah, I got a lot of projects kind of building up around me. I need to take time off, and no better way to do that but here on YouTube. Also, cameras to do stop motion or time lapse. I got a GoPro kit. I've been promised at least another camera or two out of Savvy. What do we got here? Yes. Here's the 360 one that he gave me. Sick. I made what? I made a lot of stuff, bro. Or sis, I don't know who you are. But yeah, double-sided GoPro. It's even got like the little cap deals, that the dome caps to keep you from breaking the lenses. It's really nice. He was very nice about it. Also, he's going through like an entire house worth of shit right now. So, like, I made what? I didn't make that stapler, no. No, that's a Bielmir. That's like a $20 Amazon pickup. I wish I could make stuff like that. Holy crap. But this is one of the best multi-tools I've ever had, the Leatherman Arc. It's got a great one-hand open. And my previous one was this, called the Center Drive, out of Gerber. Also has a great one-hand open and close. I think a little bit better, honestly, in some ways. I want to switch back to it, but this thing is really nice. It's like $250 compared to $150. Yeah. Hey, thanks for talking, man. I appreciate you, Void FX32. Wow. Is that like Home Slice? What's his name? Wow. Owen Wilson. I carved it out of a whole piece of wood. I carved it out of a giant ancient redwood tree stump, or whatever the fuck he says. Anyway. Give thanks, y'all. Cheers. I've made a lot of cool things. Got something close by. So back in the old days, when we were doing student films and stuff, a few years later, a kid came to me and said, And I want you to help me do kind of a Star Wars fan film, which never got released. But there's one of them, and then here is another one. These are lightsabers. I actually have another complete finished one just like this one. And my best friend has it because he played the Jedi in the little piece. And he is featured here on the channel as the guy looking for the case in the no case video. Yeah. These are pretty cool. They're made from camera tripods. And the only thing I have left is the test footage. So, yeah, this one is very specific. I have a helmet around here for it, but it's like, this is made out of like a Radio Shack used to have things tethered to their tables, and this was the threaded bit that held the security device in. This whole thing is a tripod. This is just a cool D clip that I found. Most of these knobs and stuff are stuff that I bought at the hardware store, but this, so I used to do like scrapping. This little bit right here, this is actually the agitator spring from a washing machine. So, yeah. Whereas today, like, I've been working on this. I'm an artist, so kind of working on this right now. And I just started it. Like, I did the stripes of paint. Someone said, I'll give you $1,000 if you paint some sick shit on that. And I was like, all right, cool. So, literally starting with sick shit in the corner there. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. Talent is important, but your talent to learn, the talent to learn, is the talent that I have the best with. The best, or at least the best results with. So, like, oh, I appreciate that. No, like, I do have a piece around here. It's, so I'm kind of working on these. Actually, this one's done. This one's done. It needs to get gotten to the right guy. But to hammer that home, here is a very specific type of art that I do, which is all made. It's made out of glue. I don't have a bottle of it, but it's Elmer's Glue All. And the way I do that is I have these jars. These jars. And I have about 30 of them. So it takes me a long time to make these, but this was me trying out a new marker, which is this. That's the Klein Tools marker. And yeah, it gets me these dark purple, dark blue results that I really like. And then I think with this one, I'm probably going to do a Unicoat on it. I'm going to do a wash coat and a Unicoat. But well, I appreciate that. Thanks for saying it. I occasionally do blow up and try to sabotage myself. So take everything with a grain of salt, or a grain of salt. I don't know. Anyway, but no, I've got plenty of other things that I could show you. I've got. Jeez, hold on. I got something. I've got some stuff that's like I'm working on it. Here's a couple of in progress ones. Yeah, that's in progress. And that's my name, the XO, THAECKSO. And then there's this one. And that's literally got my signature right there on the front bold. So. In the corner of this one, I don't see Donald Duck, but if you do, it's dope. It's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not even done with those. So. The reality is, like, I see things in things sometimes when I'm doing art, like this, right? Like, the whole process of this is for me to see things in each of these. So I see like a weird deformed skull that's kind of upside down and the same way all at the same time. I see an exploding skull with like, you know, nuclear explosion and like an eyeball and like a person right here, like a clown face there. I see the number 1 melting into silver. I see like an upside down weird mask with a brain sticking out. So just putting it all together it takes time, right? It's not, it's like, oh no, it's not Donald, it's his uncle. That's his uncle. No, it's a Funko Pop. It's his uncle. It's Scrooge McDuck. Lee, what are you doing over there? It's like, it's Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of that show from back in the day. One of my favorites, Tailspin, also, and Darkwing Duck. And when I saw this, it was like $2.99 or $1.99 or something. I bought it immediately, and then I had like magic eraser the price off of his head. But yeah, Goodwill. You know, and he needs a bit of a cleanup. He's been in the garage for a little bit, but whatever. You know, I used to keep kind of like these weird avatars kicking around. They'll come back eventually. There's a skeleton named Francis. There's a bunch of things. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. I literally say it in every video, so if you saw the video before you see the stream, it's kind of not my fault. And I appreciate you saying I'm cool, guys. So people said, how are you so cool to me before? Like, don't worry about being cool. Just be who you are. And love who you are as a person, okay? And what that means is if you're an artist, or you're a fucking banker, or you're a fucking matchmaker, you're a money maker, do what you got to do. I don't know how best to say that to people. There's a place in the world for everybody, seemingly. And it's only about to explode even more, because we need people more than ever now. Cheers, by the way. So, like, here's the thing. Like, I'd love to just touch on the idea. AI, right? When you hear AI voice, very bold, like, it's not bold, it's not daring. You know, welcome, blah, blah, blah. There's no emotion behind it, okay? But when you hear my voice, and I'm like, 15-second review, right? It carries a weight of existence. It's like my son. If you heard his voice, he and I sound very similar, but he does not have the gravitas or weight for the voice, because he does the deep voice shit too. Because he's about my height as well. He's 18, and he's just coming into his own. He's never really experienced a lot of life, so you know he's not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? He's getting there, but I guarantee you, within 5 or 6 years, dude, like he'll have like a deep voice just like mine. It'll be running circles around mine. You know, I hear a lot of voices. Like, people are like, you sound just like this guy or that guy, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, that's nice. So the one I hear the most, I really don't get, is Seth Rogen. No, Seth Rogen's like this, right? But I hear a lot of things, and I hear movie voice guy, like, in a world where, you know, like that kind of thing. Ions, what's up? Welcome back. Add as moderator immediately. Boom, you're done. Yes, you have a wrench now. You are wrenched to death. You could call me, I guess, if you have a problem with me now, from now on. What a saga that was. What a saga, Jack. What a saga. By the way, if you don't know Jack, you don't know Jack. And I'm pretty sure. No, you really actually like. Here's the thing: it's like I'm so disconnected from all of that. Like, it's not like you were fucking with me. It was more like I was kind of just like looking for an out because I was in a cycle. Right, I was like pushing myself really fucking hard, like doing stupid shit essentially, like calling up exes and shit, you know, like, how you been? They're like, I got 4 kids and I'm 400 pounds. What's going on with you? Also, Jack, I still have some, but trying to cut back. I'm trying to quit. Not for you, for me, damn it. Also, tomorrow everyone's getting a Toker Poker video. People have asked me to do the stupid Toker Poker video. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, why do you want me to... Why would someone want me to review this? It's pretty fucking easy to see what it is. Also, I love that. That's one of my favorite things about them. Oh, you can't see that. But, Clipper and Big. They stand up on the table. Anyway, yeah, Scrooge McDuck. Alright. Dude, I'm telling you, like, that's why I'm quitting, right? It's like, but Voided FX. I got a big, huge, like, art piece over here. It's almost as tall as me. It's gonna get debuted here sometime in the next, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, and then I'll have like a big video about it. Maybe a 3-minute long one. Alright, so, how much time do I have left? Ooh. I don't have to drink it all. Anyway, I also have to clean off the dining room table because I expect a couple friends tomorrow. Randall, Keebler, friggin' Charlie. And I want to do a video on this Roxxon thing, but I got to go camping with it because it's a fire starting multi-tool. I don't know. Someone bought it for me. Whatever. Cheers. Cheer. Anyway, but yeah, Voided FX. Do you have a? Why did it change to display names and shit? Like, that's a good question. There's a couple of videos on the channel here where it was like we had to do something in a field or something, like, and I was the only one with a power generator, so I was the one who ran the lights and brought all the gas out, and a truck and all that, you know. And I think it's called a Blood Simple Scene remake. It's got my music in it because it had copyright problems on the original version. But I literally buried one of my best friends in the dirt, alive. So it's here on the channel. Go check it out. Fun stuff, y'all. Fun frickin' stuff, y'all. Alright, let me put this back in my pouch. Also, I need to buy a freaking Leatherman pouch. I'm keeping my Leatherman a Gerber pouch because this $250 thing didn't come with a pouch. Whatever, it's cool. I digress. Anyway, but yeah, like, this thing, it's coming along. I really see, like, I see it kind of developing in the same way I usually do this kind of thing. Like, I start in a corner, I work up, I work down, I work up, I work around. But, yeah, look at that. That's probably my favorite thing on here. I really do like that. It's, I don't know, it's something different. A melting skull. I don't know. Deer camp. What's deer camp? Holy shit. Well, Jack, you gotta tell me what deer camp is. I've never heard of deer camp. Is that like a deer hunting camp or something? You know, I'm just gonna call you Riff. Giraffe. Okay, I see the joke there in that name. By the way, that's a bearing ring, and that's an inner and outer bearing ring from, I believe a bearing set, like a triple bearing set or a quadruple bearing set. Who remembers nothing? What up, Riff? How are you? You thought he said beer camp. You know, you ever seen that movie with John Candy in it? It's called, it's the one where he like writes the soap opera, right? It's not Delirious, is it? Yeah, no, I don't think it's Delirious. Anyway, he writes the soap opera and like he gets hit on the head or whatever. He meets Daryl Hannah. Trying to think of the name. Anyway, it's not bringing to wash your hands, by the way. What are you talking about? My hands are pretty well clean. I mean, like I see a couple spots here. Also, like, by the way, I mean, like it might be like, geez Louise, like that guy freaking did a shit ton of movies. Who knows, right? John Hughes, right? Oh, okay. So you're one of these guys. All right. It does have marked on here. Let's say China. That's a JL 69310, and that's a GM 12710. So that's actually two ride bearings for two different things. So enjoy the ride bearing one, right? Didn't you also do Ferris Bueller? He also did a bunch of other movies, right? Like Pretty in Pink or whatever, and The Breakfast Club, and yup. What else did he do? Man, that's a good question. Anyway, Home Alone, yes. Home Alone, Uncle Buck, yes, thank you. Uncle Buck's a great movie. Did he do Trains, Planes, and Automobiles? Or was that not him? Because that's a good question. That's a good question. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, by the way, like an amazing freaking set of movies. Okay. By the way, I was thinking about like doing like a month full of John Hughes like movie recommendations just because it's so easy to do. But I'd rather just sparse them out here and there when I need it the most, I think. What was the last one? Oh yeah, it was the Muppet movie. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And I'm sitting on a log. Oh man, I would have loved to see that. Holy crap. That sounds super cool, right? Like right fucking now, dude. If AI could create that movie, I might actually watch it. If it's got a good script. It's got a good script. It's gotta have a good script. Giraffe. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. Selling doorknobs and shower curtain rings, right? And shower curtain rings. By the way, I'm pretty sure that was like a joke about the trend that was happening at the time. They had these big, huge plastic like earrings. It's like, well, it looks like shower curtain rings. So Giraffe, have you seen what is it? I Like Me, the on Amazon, the friggin' the documentary about the guy. It's a really good documentary. Like it's like roller coaster. It's like Niagara Falls, Frankie, Niagara Falls. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good friggin' watch, dude. Dude, it's so good. It's okay. It's like it's like a documentary point by point. It moves around a little bit, but like he talks. They talk to like his best friends, right? You know, and like I'm only halfway through it. It's killing me so much to watch it. I'm savoring every moment of it. So like it's a good movie, good documentary. Also, if you're looking for a good documentary, there was one called uh shit, damn it, Impala. I'm sorry if that's what I took for that message. Damn it, Impala. Shit, I know plenty of dope Impalas. Anyway, I've been in many an accident. So when I was a kid, I was in a rollover, and I have a giant scar on my belly where they tore me open and fixed all my insides. Um, well, I hope you didn't take the first settlement. But here, I'm looking this up right now. It's Amazon documentary. It's called RoboDoc. It's on Amazon. See, like, Pops insists that I only pay for YouTube. Okay, that's like $12 a month, and I don't get no commercials. But on this channel, I definitely get commercials when I watch everyone's videos. I also don't skip them. But he insisted I watch like this thing, right? Giraffe. That's very close to how I feel about it, but also would point out that like I would point out that I definitely have I have a valid freaking handicap. Like I have sciatica. It's pretty severe, and it's from that car accident where I had to flip over. So, and like it was not my fault, and I've given up on trying to blame other people for all of that shit. So I'm just saying, like, remember, healthy freaking stuff is you just processing and being the best you can without having to think about how you got here. Yeah, it's a rough go at it. Yeah, geez. People ask me why I drink, why I smoke, because I don't have pain management. I have no medical, no none of that stuff. So I have no pain management at all, aside from Aleve, Tylenol, and Advil. And by the way, I buy Aleve, Tylenol, and I buy Motrin. Well, Ion, Jack, I work in a vape store. Honestly, the smoke process really does help. Also, all of the people at the store, we're all trying to quit. None of us want to smoke anymore. So put that in perspective, dude. Everyone around me doesn't want to smoke, but we all like smoke a cig. I was like, fuck. By the way, the store is Proper Goods. It's a dispensary, kind of operating in the midst of the law that just got, I guess, upended by that extension or whatever in Congress. North Carolina's going to legalize it. At least Raleigh will do it. Because Raleigh loves that $30 million. And so, like, it says Christ is for you, Christ died for your sins. Yeah, that's dope. Technically, we're illegal, but we're also like operating in a like a legal loophole, right? Because Delta 9 doesn't exist until you burn something. So if I could examine the idea here, the illegal part is having this. It's having this. This has Delta 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, whatever the fuck you guys are. I don't know. And then I have to pinch it off. And for this to be illegal, I have to burn it. So let's do that right now with the Tucker Poker. By the way, never like this. You're gonna burn yourself doing that. And then if you master it, you're like, freeze, bitch! The only thing this doesn't come in is torch. But Tucker Poker does a lot of the mileage in my life. Also, I want to talk about the dope grip. If they made a knife that had this grip with a little bit jumped out, or I don't know. Didn't you have a company? It's and I mean, if there was a bomb in here, the sensors go. Oh, sorry. Fifth Element moment. My bad. Multipass. That guy owns a company that does just like dabs or something, or he's like part of the company. I can't remember. It's something we carry at the store. Itza. Yeah. Itza. You'll learn really quickly that I was one of the inventors of expressing my feelings through movie quotes. You know, it's like you'd show up somewhere. No, because if it's a bomb, they have a bunch of alarms and shit going off. Like people used to be like, man, you fucking pissed me off. Well, you called for the wolf, and I'm the wolf, right? You know, that kind of deal, right? Like one of those things. But I used to do the actual quotes. I'm just paraphrasing at this point in my life. Let's see. Pulp Fiction came out when I was 16 years old. I constantly get told that I am younger looking than I should be. Although I see the grays. You can see the gray here. It's cool. Hang on, that's a freaking Sega game. Hang on. That's a Sega game. So you show up and you go on there and you'd be like, in the arcade. You'd be on a bike and you'd tilt back and forth. 1992, I think. Jeez. Just bought a UC Santa Cruz Banana Slug shirt. Okay, yeah. So the last pickup I got off of from the skate culture shit was an Independent Trucks. It was a pink Choose Joy. Remember the Choose Joy boards? Yeah. It was when they came out. The Happy Face and the Choose Joy. Independent Trucks did that. Yeah. Also, like, if you guys want to talk about skateboarding, you guys go check out the previous channel I was on. I play Matt in that channel. It's kind of a version of us, but it's like played up. It's pushed harder than we ever whatever actually goes. But me, Joel, and Chad, we're Oak City gamers, which will come back at some point. So, yeah. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Uh, by the way, man, I shot Marvin in the face. Like it's some normal shit you always do, right? It's like, man, I just shot him in the face. I'm sorry, Marvin. And like I said, I have an allotted amount of alcohol for the stream. Usually about this much. This is a Stanley Classic flask. You can buy it at a Walmart. I'm making China now. All right, no, dude. See, like the first soundtrack I ever bought was the Pulp Fiction soundtrack. The second soundtrack I ever bought was the Batman Forever soundtrack. The next one after that was Judgment Night, Spawn the movie, and then what is it? Gross Point Blank. So, wanted me to shoot the son of a bitch. Scorpion King, dude. I saw Scorpion King like the day it came out. Like we went and saw it in the theater. Me and Z3, my best friend, my brother, dude. Like my brother from another mother, right? Like we did rap albums, we did like videos together. Like there's a video on my channel, right? We were in film school, and he and I were always put on separate teams because Mr. Payton always knew that we would work better together than apart. So he always separated us. He was like, so it was me fighting with another guy to be team captain, and I would never go team captain. I'd be like, I'll be lieutenant, I'll be the guy who follows you. True acolyte. And Z3 never wanted to be the top dog, right? So, though I would have told you, as I have done. And yes, Spawn soundtrack. And dude, go check out Judgment Night. Judgment Night soundtrack is like the predecessor to Spawn. We wouldn't have Spawn soundtrack if people didn't love Judgment Night soundtrack so much. So, showed 8-6. Thank you for being here. Remember, that's the last thing I said to you. Not much, dude. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm kind of giving thanks a little early. It's pre-Thanksgiving. I'm kind of like, let's get going for Thanksgiving. No turkey this year, by the way. We bought that cheap turkey, y'all, and we're going to save that for Christmas. We're going to save money through the entire Christmas season. We're all bleeding hard here. It sucks. But I'm with you. And I'll still put out 2, maybe 3 videos a day here. So, as much as I try, I will find a way to contact and tell you guys something about, I don't know, the last movie I did was The Muppet Movie. Kermit the Frog here. How about Tough Life? What? Okay, I did. I'm genuinely intrigued by that. Okay. Cheers to the hobos who have no place to go, bows. Who just got the drinks and they just kind of stinks. Maybe buy them a shower, y'all. That was a shit rhyme. All right. Well, technically, right here, Ions, the whole point is, like, I'm, what, you're 47? 2 years younger than you? You should never know what I'm talking about. You are firmly a Gen Xer. I am somewhere between Gen X and Millennial. So I can speak both languages. It's okay. Also, dude, come on. Come on. All right. Oh, so like yeah, like showed you're set. You're the guy who shows up. You're like, here's a nice wine, right? You're the guy who shows up with gifts, happy to be there. You're like Ringo. Like everyone else is the Beatles, right? And you're Ringo, right? For Thanksgiving. That's cool. You must survive in a post-Cold War European city that's left you and thousands of others homeless. Why are there so many songs about rainbow? Yeah. By the way, I have a box of puppets. I'm not that weird though. The weird part is like I still haven't put that into the channel, but like it's gonna happen at one point. Like old man puppet is a thing. So yeah, I love the Muppets. Y'all, Jim Henson is the reason why Ninja Turtles came to screen. I am happy with that guy after that. My Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from my youth, the thing that I loved so much, right? Dude, he made that possible. I, I can't stress that enough. The entire face of one of them Ninja Turtles in that 1991 movie is Jim Henson's work, or his workshop's work. He was like, we can do this shit. We can make this shit real. It's like people used to do that shit in film, right? Like, oh, let's just do them like, CGI. We'll fix it in post, by the way. That's one of the things I used to say. Like, I used to like trip over my foot or something, right? And I'd be like, oh, don't worry, I'll fix it in post. And it was my joke, right? It was like, anyway, cooking. You put an animal sacrifice, twigs, spices into a cauldron. 150 years cooking isn't sorcery. It's actually my. It's one of the things about like cooking. Cooking seems like sorcery. It seems like it's like hard work, but it really isn't. It's like a pinch of this, a dash of that, and then you taste. A pinch more of this, a half a dash, maybe 2 dashes instead. It's alchemy. It's Full Metal Alchemist. Oh yes, Dr. Bunsen. The first squeak voice I ever did was literally fucking Honeydew. What is it? It's not Honeydew. It's his assistant. What's the freak's name? No, but I have a what is it called? A Discord? It's called #follow. Beaker, thank you. Showed appreciate. Yeah. That's how I got like cat voice, by the way. So like if I do, right. By the way, I'm having a bit of a problem with it tonight. I could probably do kitten very easily. And it's just like inhaling. It's reverse singing if you are a Tenacious D fan. So it's just tuning that. And then when I go to sing on the back end, it actually kind of helps me get to higher pitches than I should get. So, yeah. Yeah, it's Discord. It's called #follow. I don't know how to send you guys a link or nothing. But, I'm always, okay, like, when I was a kid, someone told me, they said, hey, you're like 6'4" tall. I was about 13 years old. Like, you ever, like, think about doing tenor? Right? And, it sat on my brain for about a year and a half, and then, I started listening to a shit ton of operas, like, de la te do re da ti to me da. Right? Like, I started, like, working on, like, kind of emulating those sounds and like de la cheetah, de la cheetah. And I grew up with that, like in Looney Tunes and shit, right? Like, so, and then like honestly, like that shit kind of led me to a place where I was like more willing to do like kind of theatrical things. And like now I can like I can't do like I haven't done any exercises, but like like it's pretty easy to just like throw something out. And the last time I did something like acting wise in high school was on stage, and I could play the like that thing, and then I could also be like the guy who shows up on stage. Ah, you're my daughter, blah blah blah, right? So yeah, drop the link, showed. I think you're in there, right? By the way, Ions did me a favor by screwing it all up. By the way, that guy Ions is a dope guy. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, man, all I wanted was to be a part of your team. Maybe I should have hired him the day I saw him. You can't associate ideas and people with ideas and people without associating or without disassociating yourself with the idea that people are not ideas. That's it. All right. As hard as that was to come out, let's smoke a little piece of one. Uh, sorry, wow, that was a big hit. You're talking about Gossamer, right? Giraffe, that's Gossamer. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the red-haired monster. It's Gossamer, right? Yeah. I remember all that. Uh, hmm, Quackbusters. Quackbusters. I'm pretty sure his name is Gossamer. I was reading that this whole. I was like Gossamer, Gossamer. I'm pretty sure his name is Gossamer. And Bugs Bunny's like, you have such interesting things. You must be as a monster, right? Like doing that whole hairdresser, the gay hairdresser shit, right? This monster must lead such interesting lives. As a kid, I never got the joke, by the way. As you get older, like you learn that apparently there's there's a whole bunch of people who wear these kind of glasses, and they're like, snip, snip, snip. Life ain't about y'all. Like, dude, life ain't about y'all. Like, life's about everything. Life's about you living in it. The best you can do is like, you can just let people fucking go. Because if you laugh at them or if you cry about them, it makes a little difference. Because it's when I say like emotion is a spectrum, I see happy and sad as the same fucking thing. And I can tell you right now, here's how I can prove it. When people are happy, they cry. When people are sad, they laugh. Think about it. When I was in the car accident and I was like twisting my insides up and out, and a day later, literally 12 hours after the surgery, I had to get up and walk around on a stapled belly. And I remember laughing the entire time because my wires must have like twisted over the wrong way. So when I feel pain, I laugh, and when I'm happy, I cry. It feels really fucking alien in some ways. So, but like, it's like, okay, it's like this. Okay, if you can cry because you believe in something or someone, or you can cry because you believe in yourself that you can get over this fucking pain. It's the same idea. It comes from the same fucking core of your existence. It's not the jeans you're wearing on your legs, it's the jeans in the very core of your existence. Bugs had no choice but to be the hairdresser, or to be the vampire, or the vampire bat, or Walla Walla, Washington, by the way. That's a reference. Bugs Bunny was also originally a brown bunny, not a gray bunny. Just remember that. Alright, so what's going on? So, did you laugh at the end of Cyberpunk DLC? Johnny says your name. Dude, I have not played a single lick of Cyberpunk. I haven't played games in months. I have no money to. Like, literally have my Xbox broke, my TV broke the same day. There's a giant storm. It's alright, look, I'll get back one day. And maybe I'll actually have time to be able to do it, because time, money. It's one thing people really get. Like, if there was more money in my life, I'd be spending all of my time here. Or at the thrift shop where I bought a $3 hammer. $3 hammer. Don't do it. Don't let the intrusive thoughts in. Alright. No, my point is, like, I understand a very core thing about existence is money will never make me rich. Experience will make you rich. What you need to do is pass your experience on, because it becomes a part of everything that happens after that. Now, what happened in my life is that my dad, a boomer, and my brother, a Gen Xer, two radically different people. Also, I am not Gen X nor millennial. I am smack dab as a Oregon Trail in-betweener. I'm an 80 baby. Very special thing in this world. I've probably fucking seen too much and probably don't see enough. But my dad wanted to teach my brother everything, and my brother rejected it. My dad taught me everything I know, and I never rejected a moment. Now, when kids talk to me, I get it. I mean, when I say kids, like 19 to 20-year-olds, my son, essentially, I get it. I'm not always being able to say the things that they want me to say in the words that they understand, but, like, I am always, like, saying just in plain English that, hey, I was there one point in my life. We called it Nirvana. We called it grunge. We fought the world with all of it, and we were still winning because you kids believe in the shit we believed in. And that's the bottom line. Now, I didn't have to say any of that shit to my son. He just already automatically did it. So, let me look out here. You're a Pokemon card vendor. Okay. They camp outside game. Okay. Hey, look. Whatever your game is. So, like, I played Magic the Gathering, right? I'm a bigger geek than you, right? Like, that's, like tier system, like Pokemon up here, Magic the Gathering, like, right there. Like, maybe sometimes up here, maybe some... And what chart are we talking about? How less or how more nerdy? Less nerdy, or more nerdy, less nerdy? It doesn't matter, right? It's like, I played Magic the Gathering. I played, like, so many friggin'... I played so many stupid games in my life. Now, here I am. I essentially, like, instead of playing a game, I make a 15-second video. Because... I've left. Oh, I sold most of my beta cards and most of my old cards. I think I gave the last of what I had out. I had a couple championship cards from the 90s. I gave the last of them out to friends and family, but, like, I sold most of them. Also, I got gifted some from a friend, sold those. I just don't care about those old cards. Like, I think I made like maybe $10,000 on this shit. So I'm saying, like, I'm not lying when I say, like, I don't care. But, like, I was playing regular Magic. The $10,000 kept my life going. It kept gas in the tank. It kept me not thinking about where I'm getting my money, right? And then me going every 3 days to deliver pizza somewhere. It was a nice time in my life, right? So. Also, I have a shit ton of stuff upstairs, right? I brought Savvy by. He was like, "Dude, I need to see you." I was like, well, like, so I went to the store to work. Savvy wanted me to do the fucking thresholds we've been talking about for weeks on end, but he is working on uh, creating a retail space outside of the regular one that is like a pandemonium of amazingness. And he can't do that without me, and he knows that, which is why he won't pay me yet, because when he needs me, he's gonna pay me. Also, I watched these damn kids the other fucking day. By the way, all his kids fucking, they're like, Uncle Eddie, blah, 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 Uncle Eddie. So it's like, it's a bit of a family out there. Um, Literally, like, I don't want to sit next to you. Why? Because you hit me with a box. It's like, Tempest. Okay. My first was Ice Age, I think. And then I bought some beta and some other things, collecting up as I was going. Uh, Creator Yu-Gi-Oh! Gave his life to save a mother and her child from drowning. That is a noble ass way to die, like a Klingon motherfucking, like a Worf style Klingon ass motherfucking way to die. There you go. Well, I think I could split that one. Cheers. All right. Yeah, I think my first one was Ice Age, and then I bought, because it was available at the time, like wax packs from the first few releases, beta and all that. And I bought a couple cards at the, like, collector's cards, right? But like, okay, so like my thing is, like, I want to, here on the channel, in the next 5 years, there will be a long form vertical series about playing a board game that I love to every day of my existence. I own 2 copies of it. I own the VHS and the DVD one. Tell me you're old without saying you're actually old. God. Giraffe, if you did all that before you ever turned 40 and no one died, you saved everyone. You might get a bit of a golden ticket. Did I do that? I'd like to say I did, but I've definitely been implicated in issues with other people. You try to save some people and they don't want to listen. And here's the thing, right? Like, I recently lost someone to a fentanyl overdose. If it had been 20 years earlier, her shit would have been clean. It's a dumb idea. Like, that's my point. Like, she always got clean shit. And then the past few years, smack. She was on probation. She was celebrating getting off of it. One last go at it, right? Got some dirty shit. I don't like government regulating anything, really, but like, if they could regulate the production of hardcore drugs, that would be a really godsend kind of moment for our country. Also, if they mandated, like, like mental health, like, visits to get it, kind of deal, right? Like, it's Well, like giraffe, like we're not talking about offending people. Like some people. So okay, like I will put it to you like this, right? I don't I don't smoke bowls all the time. When I wake up in the morning, some mornings, right? I wait 8 9 hours, and I pop a 4 hour Ritalin or not Ritalin, Adderall pill because I know I have ADHD. I probably have friggin' autism or something. You know, the autistic kids love me. uh, they do. They're like, "What's up, Captain?" Like, what? Anyway, uh, yeah, that's my point. It's like one of the saving graces of my life is I never had pain management, so I never got into opioid issues. Okay, although I can tell you right now, like I knew how powerful an oxycodone was or whatever, right? So like I would be like, ah, let me wait a couple days because it's still processing through my system, right? Because chemicals and like food, different things in my life. Anyway, so I get a good 6 hours off a 4 hour pill, but I get like an hour and a half off of a good freaking like heavy meal. Explain that one. Anyway, I have like maybe a mild freaking stomach acid. I don't know, like we're not speculating. Okay, the whole point here is like saying like I've lost some of my best people, some of the more talent. People say I'm talented. I drew that. Right? This is something I'm working on right now. I drew that. People say I'm talented, okay? And I keep telling people it's talent, but it's also dedication and it's also time and effort and learning technique. And then recognizing when you're doing something upside down accidentally and then turning it over and then working on it that way, you know? And then maybe turning the thing over and back and upside down and everything. Like putting that into the design philosophy, okay? Knowing who you are becomes a divine existence in other people's lives somehow. But being who you are also can be a decidedly specially placed thing for the things you need to grow and build. It's a hard thing to explain to people, right? Like, why do people make gardens in their backyard? It's a good question, especially rich people. Why do you have a garden in your backyard? Well, I'm hoping one day I'll never have to live without all of this wealth, right? It's like, no, you're worried that one day you're gonna die, or you're gonna die painfully and horribly with not eating because you feel guilty. Now, my dad, he was a 35-year-old or 35 years in IBM. He retired. He has this beautiful house that we still take for granted, all of us. Muncie, are you talking about Hudsucker? Yeah, no, Bob Ross already did. So I knew that was coming, by the way, when he died. I was like, they have so much of his shit in fucking storage, right? Uh, my son will have enough of my art to travel my shit around, even if I have to buy the RV for him to do it himself. Okay? We will get a grassroots thing happen or whatever if I die before my time. But I'm guessing right now, okay? I can smoke as many cigarettes. I can smoke as much pot as I want. I'll probably live to be goddamn 100. And how I know that is I kind of just do. Because being an indelible voice is a dumb thing. And if there was one gift that God gave me, God, it's a good fucking voice. By the way, I sounded like this, exactly like this, with the gruff, no cigarettes, nothing, when I was 15 years old. Okay? This hasn't changed for more than 30 years of my life. I don't regret a lot of things. The least so drinking a lot, because I'm a big ass person. I'm 6'6". I am literally larger than life. It's not a curse. It's a bit of a present. But curses and presents, right? Teach you how to paint it at what? At whose exhibit? No. Gardens serve a variety of person. So the first gardens were the rich people's gardens. They were flower gardens, rose gardens. By the way, we've got a rose garden here in town. I think in the next few weeks, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to take pictures of the rose garden. There was like, when I was growing up, it was my favorite place to go. So, Blake Shelton started winning Grammys. Merle Haggard died. Well, hey, Merle Haggard. That's a completely. You know what I get the most? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Giraffe and showed and giraffe. Okay, you guys are active here. I'll drink this. Okay, I know. I've been dangling it. Okay, let's go. No, I can do. I'm just joking. Okay, let's go. Cheers. I don't need to psych myself up to drink. Yeah, I know. Showed you're not wrong. So we were cemeteries, right? But they'd have sold plots. They have like 3 or 4 at the back end. So this is how in North Carolina right now, you can drive somewhere and see about this much land and this much land of church, right? Yeah, I do. No, I believe that too. So, I think I have this plan. I gotta pee really bad, so I'm gonna walk away for just a second. I'm gonna talk to you in just a second after I pee really bad. My bad. Not my bad. Just nature. Well, I remind you, there, Giraffe, that I am alive, and I live, and I'm real. I am not an AI construct. Actually, if I was an AI construct, I'd be an actual intelligence construct instead of an artificial one. Also, sorry to keep you waiting. That was a long-ass damn piss. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm out. And that signals I've been here for 45 minutes and I'm done with all of it. If you got any, kind of lingering questions, Giraffe, showed anybody, I'm here to talk about it. So, glasses off, glasses on. Ask me stuff. Ask me stuff. Glasses back on, can't see anything. LOLAFK. Okay, see. I'll wait for you guys to get back. I guess you guys are peeing too. No, I'm joking. It's not. It's not real. All right. Don't try this at home. If you do, try it with your homeboys. No, wait. Don't. Don't play with knives. Don't put them in your mouth. Don't lick them. By the way, don't lick them before a fight because someone's going to punch you and they're going to cut your tongue. Real life. All right. Okay. So I have to draw all this down somehow, okay? I could be like, drink that last little bit out there. Hold on. You know, I literally have so much alcohol up here. It's like I have so much alcohol. Like, I could get poisoning tonight, right now, here on stream. If you guys wanted to see me kill myself here with alcohol, I could do that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You know what is really good in your life? Moderation. Remembering that when you see me next, I might be drinking that one or one of these. I don't know. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. It's rough. It's also not that bad. Oh. Layla. Derek and the Dominoes, man. I love that song. By the way, I love the Derek and the Dominoes version better than any other version. I don't know how to explain that. It's like White Room. I only like the cream version, the original version. I don't get it. It's like Don Henley. If, you know, I need to see you. Boys of Summer, right? Only version of that song I like. Except for there's like one by a lady that I like. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. No, so Giraffe, can I give you a cracked up moment in my life, right? So I delivered pizzas at Papa John's. It was like 2012 to 2013, 2014, maybe 2015, okay? I was in my 20s, and I worked with this guy named Ruslan, right? And he would, JJ Kale, that's not, dude, that's a good reference. Holy shit showed. Oh, well, shit showed and shaved. Anyway, let me get back to the story. Ruslan comes at me, he's like, one day, like, it was this thing back and forth. Like, he would say something, and I'd one-up him, and like, it was. And then one day he was really pissed. He was like Russian. He was like, you know what, Eddie, you stupid. You like stupid little girl, right? You act like little girl, like you always drama girl, right? And I'm like, by the way, that's like a jokey voice. Like I could do a better version of his voice, you know. But like he could do a better job. But when he got pissed, he sounded like a caveman from Russia, right? Like. And he's like, you're just upset because I make more money than you, right? And I'm like, well, you're just upset because you let Rocky beat you at the end of the fourth movie. And everyone in the place, because I had a big louder, like I used to be like, well, you're just upset. Like I used to like bark shit out. Like I used to be kind of like drill sergeant-y, right? When I talked, right? Well, you're just upset you let... Yeah, and then Rocky beat you at the end of the fourth movie, and then everyone in the whole fucking store heard it. And then Ruslan looks around, and he's like... He realizes that I just got the dopest drop on him, because everyone got the reference, right? And he didn't. And I feel kind of bad, right? Because he never came at me again. I was like... You know, you could have just watched fucking Rocky 4. It's like, you get it. Like, you're the Russian hero in that. You're Dolph Lundgren, right? Actually, like, in the long run, honestly, the whole Creed saga thing, like, you're still the bad guy. Never mind, my bad. I'm sorry. I just now remembering them videos right there with them Creed on it. Look. The whole point is like, what's that guy in that Superman film? with all the friggin' the multiple man guy, like not multiple man, that's from Marvel. The guy with the green, orange, purple element man or whatever from the movie that just came out. Like, I feel like that dude. Like I could create anything with my hands. Like I could do something close to a sun. It's like, yes, showed it's Richard Pryor. Maybe I could, actually. There's a corridor door. There's a corridor digital video right there. Okay, replace this guy with Richard Pryor. I could make a son. I don't know. Like, by the way, Richard Pryor showed. If you, I know you've seen Hear No Evil, See No Evil. Anything like with Silver Bullet, anything with Gene and Richard. Those guys had like a friendship that could last a lifetime. So anyway, look. Dude, they were really dude. Hear No Evil, See No Evil is such a funny movie because one of them is playing a deaf guy and one is playing a blind guy, and Richard Pryor, Richard Pryor is playing a blind guy, and Gene Wilder's playing the deaf guy. He runs the newsstand, and they get in trouble, like see a murder or whatever between the two of them. What a dude! What a stir crazy! Yeah, stir crazy! Holy shit! Yas! All right, let's do the girl voice. And also, I'm sorry, it's too hard to resist. Smoking ain't easy, but it sure is fun. All right, I do need to go, show. I gotta clean up the rest of the dining room. I expect at least 2 crashing victims in the house tomorrow, so I've got to clean all of my camera equipment off of the guest beds. Maybe 3, who knows? But Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Technically already almost here. We've got a half an hour. I put out a video on weird razor blade shit. It really does good sometimes. So, what'd you say, Sean? Good night, all. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Remember, you are the only person who can decide your own involvement in your own life. Maybe take a second and hang out with yourself, because if you did, you might actually like that guy or girl. I don't know who the you're hanging out with. Until tomorrow, because I'm going to be back after I eat pot roast, because we're saving that damn turkey, because life is tough, life is tough, life is hard, and we're saving that turkey for Christmas. Let's hope we get there. Peace out.